centers can be minimized. And also it can be used in case if a company is wants to downsize, then they can analyze which store has to be closed so that the demand can be maximized. All this can be done using the location allocation service. So by this we have completed all the types of network analysis. But to integrate in our application and to perform any kind of network analysis, we require routing service similar to the geocoding service. So for that, before publishing the routing service, we require a raw data which consists all the information about the path and so on. And once it is obtained, we have to perform a correction in it. After that, we have to create a network data set out of it. Once all this has been done, we can publish it as a network service and can be consumed in any of our applications for performing network analysis. And in addition to that, we can also perform some kind of geoprocessing analysis. Now, let's discuss some real-time use cases on routing service. The first use case, I'll explain it in detail in the later section. The next is the service area. How service area analysis can be used in real estate. The situation I have already stated using the travel cost matrix. Also, we can also use analyze based on the service area. That is for buying any property, we can make use of the service area also and identify in case if it is in the commercial area, how far it is from each place, or in case if I'm going to buy a product, I want a school or a colleges to be nearby. I can use the service area analysis and find out what is the distance that is required to travel from my particular location to the nearby attractions. So now let's discuss some examples on dairy farms, hospital centers, vehicle charging stations where this routing services has been used. So in this demo, we are going to see how useful routing service is in dairy farm industries. Before going on to it, dairy farm, let me tell you, dairy farm is one of the growing industries and it offers, we all know that it offers multiple opportunities to people and leaves a sustainable impact on society. And we can this dairy farm has to work in a daily basis, right? They cannot collect the milk and store it for 2 or 3 days and then transmit it. They have to work in a daily basis, and during this transitions, they'll be facing many issues like the possible issues are in some days they may face a the road conditions may not be good, and they should follow some timing, right? They cannot spend more time on collecting milk from the farm locations. There is some time restrictions for them, and the capacity of the tank should also be considered, and the transportation cost also minimum, and then they can make a profit out of it. They cannot spend more amount on transporting. And also the main factor they should consider is how they are going to collect the milk from each farm locations, because the farm locations may not be in the same location. It will be scattered. So how they are going to schedule it to handle the all these to handle all this situation, they can make use of the fleet routing service. So using the fleet routing service, direction for each trucks has been generated, and the each trucks has started from the central site and they are following the directions provided by the fleet routing service. And the fleet routing service will order in such a way that the collection points to be collected from the farm locations where the truck one has to cover are all located in the same directions, so that the cost on transportations will be minimized. Now we can see the truck one has collected the milk from to farm 2 location and is traveling to farm 3. Simultaneously, the truck 2 has also collected milk and it is returning back to the central site. These directions can be generated in our desired language also. So it is returning back to the central site, and the cost that is taken for this transportation is also minimized and the time is also minimized. Thus, this kind of situations can be easily handled by using fleet routing service. And this demo is based on finding out the suitable location for vehicle charging stations. With the increasing rate of pollution and global warming, we are in a stage to switch to conventional source of energy. And we all know that dependence on oil has exploited the earth, and now it's time to reduce our addiction to oil. Uh, that First we should start it from using any EV vehicles like we can, and also there is stats that by 2030, India would be requiring 1 crore electric vehicle. If that is the case, then we need to set up an infrastructure where electric charging stations and service stations should be available. To identify a suitable place for vehicle charging stations, we can make use of this routing service and identify a best place for it. Well, um, we have used some building layer and integrated with the map. Now we have selected a point for that is selected a location for vehicle charging station, and using the service area analysis, it has generated a polygon and shows different types of topologies like commercial and residential and so on, and also the number of each building types. So based on it, we can clearly identify where this charging station, where the customer demand for the charging station will be more, and we can decide the best location of it. The last demonstration view that we are going to see is how to find the nearby hospitals. So in this demonstration view, we are going to incorporate geocoding service along with the routing service. So in the address bar, we are making use of the geocoding service. We have to define a source location where we'll start a search. In the address bar, you can select from the list of available from the suggestions, as well as you can also type in. Once you have done with the address searching, when we click on the find button, it will show a list of hospitals located within that located in our analysis place. And this service area has created a 5 kilometer diagram, and it has generated a path from our analysis location to the nearby hospitals that is we have selected on the left side panel. Also, we have two more options to find out the nearby restaurants as well as coffee shops from the selected hospitals. Now we can click on any one of the coffee shops to get the quickest path from the hospital to the selected coffee shops. We can change the address bar and perform the same operations and find any nearby point of interest like either a coffee shop or restaurant from the selected hospital. In addition to that, it will show brief information of the selected hospital as well as the point of interest that we have chosen in the bottom panel. So with this, we come to an end of our presentation and thank you for your patience. We hope that the information covered in this presentation has provided you with an insight into geocoding and routing. And also we believe that from now on, you will excel in deciding what kind of geocoding or routing should be used in certain situations. Thank you. The floor is open for questions.
Thank you, Lakshana. Any questions are there regarding to the geocoding and routing? Please.
So, Lakshana, this is Dheeraj. I have a few points related to geocoding and routing. Hello, am I
Yes,
audible?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, normally in the routing is our the base map and everything. What kind of traffic directions and the multiple routes is this facilities there in our modules, the module which we design using Esri widgets or related. Uh, do we have that kind of functionalities? Hello.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, now you're.
Yes, sir. So can you please ask again? It is not clear.
Oh, okay, okay. So I'm repeating. So is the multiple routes like
Yes.
from one point to another point, like from or to, can we have the multiple routes from point A to point B rather than
Uh,
just giving the one route?
yes, sir. I think it is possible. We can get
Okay,
multiple directions from
multiple
A to.
directions.
Yes, sir. That is possible.
It, that is possible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it also depends upon the how good is the data is like the so there are some functionalities which normally customers are asking when we talk with the customer related to this because they often used to compare this routing engines with the whatever routing we used to get from Google, right? So they normally ask some basic questions. Will it give the multiple routes? Can I get some kind of traffic related uh, speed limits kind of things or those kind of functionalities they are asking.
Yes, it will consider all these parameters and provide near real-time data, but I wouldn't say that exact real time, but in a near real time. So it will consider all this like speed limit of a vehicle and the traffic conditions. Also, it will be considered. So if we
And
specify the time of day that we want that path, that is also considered there. So
okay, okay, thank you. And for geocoding, like we are only talking about the ArcGIS online based geocoding, correct?
yes, sir.
So for that particular ArcGIS online geocoding, have we used some kind of there are different kind of geocoders is there in Esri, like composite, hybrid, and all. Have we tried those geocoders in a particular use case?
So over to Shiva, sir. He has more
Oh,
knowledge on it.
okay.
Hello, sir. Sorry, sir. Sir, sorry, sir.
Yeah, Shiva. So
Yeah.
this is regarding the geocoding.
Okay, sir.
So we are recently, working on a use case with a customer. So customer is looking for a better accuracy for the address data they have. So using ArcGIS Online, it's a purely cloud-based. What customer is asking, what is are we using any what kind of concatenating the address in a single go in ArcGIS Online, or we are creating a geocoding engine or geocoder like a composite geocoder, those kind of geocoders we have we used that?
Sir, at this platform point of view, Esri providing their own location services, sir. That is one of the geocoding services. Okay. In this one, whatever Lakshana told, na, we have option for the search area and bulk area also. But if you want requirements, you can create your own geocoding services as per your data also.
Okay. We can create our own geocoder, right?
Yes, 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 sir.
Okay. Because in geocoding, like the customer is giving us, let's suppose 1 million address data. So
Yes,
definitely before running the geocoding engine service, we need to do some kind of pre-processing, right?
yes, 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 yes,
So,
sir.
so what have you like? What kind of those kind of uh, functionalities? Have you run those functionalities like pre-processing related things?
Sir, first they have to get the data from data from any table CSV data. In this one means we have option for the auto reply one of the things, sir, and also we want to create the locator file from that one. Based on the it will search the address to based on the one or two fields are there. Means what is called. Address means it is a building name and also street name. This type of parameters also one of the
Road
useful.
name, pin
Yeah, yeah,
code, and
yeah, yeah,
all
yeah, yeah.
those things.
Yeah, yeah. These are the some parameters.
So let's suppose pin code is erroneous, or so like if we run the entire address in one go, it may fall flat. It will not give maybe the right result. But if we split the entire address into multiple, multiple sections like
Yes, yes, yes,
road names, like pin code, like area, and all, then
yes,
if one fails, then it goes to the other and at least try to place the point to the nearest location.
yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Lakshana. Thank you, Shiva. It was really informative. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I hope that session is you understand very well. See, if you coming to the geocoding and routing, we are very less so the use cases. If we see the geocoding and routing, we are using the everyday our lives. If you take any industry, they must go for the location means they go for the these two contents. If you want to tour also tourism also. If you want to start business of the tourism or a bus they want to start an best related network, but everything is useful for these two things only. Actually in the session who are the new means just go for the I'm sending the one link for the platform this one the sign in page. Just go to the platform sign in page. You just sign in the this one. Just yeah. This is the platform page actually. Here, ArcGIS platform service providing this type of almost 7, 8 location services. One is base map, geocoding, and routing. Next sessions are there. They will go for the data visualizations, map data, special analytics. The next sessions are going on next further weeks. For the guys who are the new, now just go to the developer.rgs.com. In this one we provide the guide also. We are almost 7, 8 location services given. In each location they provide the tutorial. Who are the developers? Developer nothing but anybody for JavaScript, SQL, open layers, anybody .NET avana. If you are developers, we are providing the services. If you are developer, just go to our use of API. You can build a powerful, very good applications. For that one, just go through the site developer.com documentation. We are providing very clear tutorial with examples also how to want to use the map. In this one, how you want to move a map. In the what you telling that what is the map also. In this one, you telling that in the code, given the code also for each API. I want to develop in the JavaScript API. I want to develop in .NET. Here they providing the how to start that, how to create the object. What is the map? What is the map? They given very clear. Just go and start geocoding and routing any applications. We have given so many types of routing examples like a closest facility where it is using. Suppose you are in the accident area, you are using for hospitals. For otherwise going for the fleet routing. She given very good example like a dairy farms. It is used to very day to day use cases are there every day. For that one, just go here. Here also we are providing the service as well as the code. How you want to write the code also. If you want means go for the API. In API, if you go to want JavaScript API, go for JavaScript API. We are providing the tutorials, sample codes, API reference, and blacks. Just if you are a developer, go and start and create your own beautiful application using our services. Thank you. Anyhow, any questions are there? Anybody has any questions? Everything is free only. Just to go and you are a developer, choose API and develop applications. I hope you all are understand the session. I hope you are also start your own applications like an example of we given the vehicle station for the charging stations. I'm using our own shape file. I made a very beautiful application very freely using the location service area. From service area, I will get the five within the 5 minutes of walkable distance or 5 meters traveling distance. How I want to know what type of buildings available. From the building data, I will easily put where I want to choose my business location. Suppose I want to choose the business for coffee center. See, all are giving to the input to you. Well, whether you are starting any business center, whether you want to start any use cases, it will help on your day-to-day life. Thank you. You have any questions? If you want me, you can write in this one also in chat also. If you have any questions. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all.